Well, isn't this fun news? There's actually news out there that's starting to make the rounds that the beloved Call of Duty developers have a patent out for skill-based matchmaking, everyone's favorite thing. Let me put one thing out there for the sake of this video. I'm going to just say the word allegedly probably a lot, because I don't really have a lot of proof any of this exists. I am not here to display any proof that it exists. I understand what we've seen, what we've heard, blah, 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 but just for the sake of it, I'm going to throw that word out there a lot. I also have zero reason to believe some guy who could be a disgruntled employee who just made everything up just to give the finger to his current or old company. That being said, it's probably true. Sorry, probably allegedly truthful that Activision has some sort of system in place that matches you up with people based on your skill so that they can make money. Adding to what this system pertains to, allegedly, lesser skilled players are being placed in the lobbies with players who paid for various cosmetic items in hopes that those lesser skilled players would buy those kind of cosmetic items. That way they think it will make them better, or so that they can mimic that kind of play style. Which, if you ask me, sounds like a pretty pathetic idea, because why go through all this hassle to just make more money when in the end now you might just lose a bunch of money when people find out. But also this is all less surprising because after that whole supply drop fiasco, it became pretty clear that Activision loved money and they needed to find a new way to make money without that whole supply drop system. Well, I think this might be a good time to give my golden rule to microtransactions. Microtransactions are a great thing. They can help keep a game fresh, along with it keep your progression personalized to you. Hang on though, because the only way any of this is possible is to ensure that the content involved isn't pay to win. Example being Advanced Warfare, 90% of that game was unbalanced pay to win content. Which, listen, as long as the DLC being put into the game isn't game breaking micro DLC, it's not a bad thing. What I'm trying to say is buying a micro DLC is a good thing as long as the developer is actually putting it towards making the game better, or to keep the lights on, because most developers need to do that. But on the flip side of that, if it's clear the developer's screwing you, like in the case of Call of Duty developers, making the game a lot more of a worse experience for the player base, then they're just caring about the money, well, you know what I say? So stop giving them money and just watch them drown. Seriously, we've done this entire thing before, and we have the power to change things like this, so why not just do it? So this is why I'm a little lost though. Why Activision would you go through all this trouble to fix your relationship with your fan base to allegedly implement an entire system that essentially does a shadier version of what you did before? Honestly though, whoever thought of this alleged system probably needs to be fired. Like, get the can immediately. Another thing being, if it weren't for your goodwill tour, and hell, I'd probably argue Warzone saved Call of Duty, then we might be seeing the end of the brand as a whole. Like, think about it, a multi-million-dollar brand could have been done for in the coming years, literally for this exact thing, greed. Final thing, and then I'll go on with my miserable life. If all this turns out to be true, it needs to be addressed quickly. Not like how loot boxes were, where it's just dragged out forever and it just was a nightmare. Again, this needs to be addressed very, very quickly because we have the power to do as such. Because I'm not sure about any of you, but I'm getting kind of tired of getting my face kicked in by Tiny Tim and his band of no-lifes after working a 10-hour day and just hoping to come home and play some Call of Duty and have fun and relax. But, anywho, let me know what you think of this whole Call of Duty allegedly having a patent for skill-based matchmaking. Until next time, I'm going to tell you how much I hate the goddamn Mac 11. Bye.